Windfall Hello, people of the United States of America. This is your friend James in Olympia, Washington State. We don't usually do a Windfall Hello for America because we here, y'all, our headquarters is here for the Inspirational Network and Bonner Gates Fitness. We just here. So we don't usually do that once a month, but we are going to do one today because with current events, there is COVID-19 seems to be permeating people's thoughts. So I want to give people of America four things to do, not you need to do, four things to do that I want to encourage you to do. One, do not be afraid. Quit listening to newscasters that talk defeat and death. Go find some statistics about people who recovered. Get your mind off that, like Pastor Daniel at Livingstone Church says, don't overdose on news. I mean, some of those people are actually paid to sit there and look at one thing and just stay on it for the rest of their lives until something else comes by. They're, even talebearers, digging up dirt, gossip and stuff. Stay away from that. Stay away from fear. Fear constricts. Fear causes people to act irrationally. Fear causes people to hoard. Fear causes people to lash out at people because they're scared. So you don't know. Don't mess with people. Don't build fear. Don't talk fear. Parents, your kids are learning how to react to negative situations from how you are reacting right now. Pastors, your congregations are learning how to react from negative situations the way you are reacting now. Spiritual leaders, so if you're a leader, an elected official, you need to get with God and you really need to act appropriately and courageous. You need to start saying, we're going to make it. We're going to do it. Don't inundate fear. If you're a coward inside a public office, maybe you need to resign after this because we don't have time for cowards. We don't have time for people who are scared. People who can't believe God. People who can't see the future. People, when someone says, let's try to finish this, you're scared and you're just, a weak-backed person. So stay away from fear. It causes health problems. It causes social problems. It makes people constrict. It even leads to depression. So stay away from fear. America, don't be afraid. Two, this is the perfect time to make progress. If you're stuck at home, like a lot of people are, this is the perfect time for you to make progress. If you're supposed to be reading a book, studying something, hey, do it. If you're supposed to be learning a recipe, learning a foreign language, this is the perfect time to make progress. So by this time next month, you will have made more progress than those people who binged on, I don't want to say the name of that streaming video service because I love that streaming video service. Well, someone who binged on a streaming video service or binged on music, if you're supposed to be practicing your violin, guys, get up, go ahead and do it. You can practice. If you want to visualize your baseball game, you can practice in your head right now. So don't think you can practice and think about exercising, but whatever it is, make progress so you'll be further along than the people who just watch movies or blew up each other's phones with fear and bad statistics. So make progress. This is the perfect time to make progress. Three, if you are a Christian, this is the perfect time to start praying daily with your family. You should be praying regularly. Regularly, I suggest right now for your family, your friends, your leaders to make proper decisions. God deliver you from COVID-19. And so this is the perfect time to make spiritual progress too as a Christian. You should be praying daily. This is not time to just get on social media and take pictures of, scenery and wildlife and talk about this and you just following and doing, don't do that. This is a time for you to make progress spiritually. If you don't have family prayer, now's the time to start family prayer regularly. Get with each other, pray about whatever, bring your stuff to the Lord, whatever anybody wants. God, little Johnny wants a PlayStation 16. He wants this. What should we do about it? Instead of getting mad at the kid, oh, that's something totally else. But pray through and pray every single day concerning this and get it out of, get it taken care of. This is the perfect time to start. If you're Pentecostal, filled with the Spirit, be able to speak and pray in tongues, as the Bible instructed in, Acts, the book of Acts, and in Corinthians 14, pray for the interpretation and pray in tongues to get a release. If you have not prayed through concerning COVID-19, Pentecostal Christians, if you have not gotten an answer from God for yourself, for your family, for COVID-19, then my suggestion is that you do this. If you haven't prayed through, because God will give you an answer. So lift up your fellow countrymen, lift up your country, lift up this United States of America, and anybody you know around the world. This is the perfect time to make spiritual progress and to do it on a regular, consistent basis. For the United States of America, every single citizen in the United States of America, and everybody who's not here, he ain't supposed to be here. But everyone who's not here, if you're not supposed to be here, if you ain't supposed to be here. Hey, listen, anybody inside the continental and outlying areas of the United States of America, start looking ahead. Start planning for the future. Start thinking what you're going to do this time at the end of the end of April, the end of May. What you're going to do for July 4th. Start planning ahead. Start planning your summer vacation. What would you like to do? Get with the kids. What you're doing is you are thinking ahead. You're seeing yourself with the prize. You're seeing yourself in peace. What are you going to do for Christmas? It helps. It builds hope. Families, fathers and mothers, tell the kids, well, let's think about what we're going to do, for the summer. What would you like to do for the summer? It helps people, one, it helps them get their minds off total negativity, and two, it helps them start seeing themselves, when all this is over, because a lot of people just, they're really just inundate, on one thing, and you don't want to do that. You don't want to constrict your mind on that. So, and also mostly it builds hope. It helps people start seeing the end. We can make it. We can win. The United States of America will have a wonderful 2020 July 4th celebration. Thanksgiving 2020. Christmas. Start planning ahead. I want you to have hope and start breathing hope into your family and friends. Send funny pictures, funny things you'd like to do. I don't suggest sending anything about COVID because that spreads the sickness mentality. But be hopeful and start talking, hope and looking ahead for your friends. I'm using the word hope specifically because everyone can understand the concept of hope. So, start sending, funny things that get people's minds off of it, things that help them start looking ahead. And because that will help build, hope helps build immunity. The Bible even says the spirit of man will sustain him through his infirmity. So start talking and getting people's minds off and start looking ahead, America, because you're going to make it. And this time next month, you're going to be blessed. And this time next year, you're going to be blessed. And we're going to be able to rejoice and be happy and start imagining things going back to normal. Because I love you and I want to see you around. You got stuff you got to do. So don't be constricted, and remember to do that. Build hope. Start looking to the future. See yourself well. If you have sickness and disease, start, looking into the future, because we want you to have hope. You are going to make it. United States of America, established 1776. You're going to make it, and you're going to continue to be a wonderful, great country. And God bless you, and God bless America. I love you, Donald Trump. Lord bless you. And the rest of our wonderful elected officials. Love y'all. Live, move, be.